Good morning, YouTube. It has been a minute. I can admit it. I've been super busy catering my main job and then just doing other things. But today we have Johnny Dang's charity event with Paul Wall. It's a back to school charity event. There's gonna be free food, live music, all of that. I got my parents joining in. Hopefully we run into Johnny Dang again, get him for a little one-on-one. And it's just cool to go out. So see y'all there. Johnny Dang Company back to school charity giveaway. They're giving out school supplies, free food, live music, and so right now everyone's getting in. Shout out to HPD. They're very good organizing and everything. It's a good day, but what I'm saying, when you got a long line and hot sun, there's bound to be arguments, especially in Houston. Shout out to the volunteers. The way they're organizing right now is they're giving everyone a numbered line to go to. You see, the people, this is what I love about Johnny. He always gives out to the community. He always thinks about the community first. You got people right here, to wait for school supplies, Johnny, he's a Vietnam immigrant. He knows what it's like to have, limited supplies. And, it's good that he loves to give back. And I see him do this every year most of the time. And we got the man right there, Paul Wall, up in the balcony. Hopefully he comes down, takes pictures with fans. We got Johnny Dang over there. You know what I'm saying? Game. He's realizing the situation and everything. And hopefully it's a good event and nothing happens. I'm here with
Raven. Jaheim.
Oh wait, what's your name?
Jaheim.
Jaheim? Oh, okay, I like that name. All right, so what brought you guys to this event today? You guys just really into Paul or Johnny, or you are just school supplies cost so much, or
See, I got a little bit of both. I got school supplies, but then I am a fan of Paul Wall. I have seen his music, heard his music. So then when I seen like on IG, scrolling on my news feed, and they was talking about the backpack giveaway last day, and I was like, they said August 10th. I'm like, what's today? Oh, the 10th. Okay, bet. We ain't going nowhere. This is where we going.
Yeah, I came here till I had time.
Yeah, like we had time today.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So me personally, I've actually gotten a chance to be up close with Johnny and Paul. I met them at SneakerCon, and honestly, they are the kindest humans I've ever met. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Johnny Dang, coming from Vietnam, straight from Vietnam, growing up with nothing, how do you feel about him giving back to the community and make sure his community has what he didn't have?
Well, I think that's important just because like it shows like no matter where you come from, no matter what ethnicity that you are, that you came from nothing, you didn't have nothing, but then you made something out of so little, like out of a mustard seed, that you're able to go ahead and flourish and thrive and then let others know that your community is what helped you get there. It probably was people along his way to be like, look, this is what you need to do. Let's help you move and grow so you can come back and take care of your others as well.
What about you, little bro? You listen to Johnny or Paul?
Yeah, for sure.
Big fan of Paul?
Yeah.
Favorite song?
I can't name it, but I'm trying to sing it.
My personal favorite got to be Still Tipping. It's a classic.
Yeah.
And what school district do you go to?
They go Olympia Fort Bend.
I'm sorry?
They go Olympia Fort Bend.
Oh, okay. Is that in the area?
No.
Oh, okay. A little farther? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, guys. You guys were really amazing.
Thank you. No problem.
Yeah.
You guys have a great day.
I'm here with Johnny Dang Jr., a really, really famous son. How you doing? How you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling great. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, of course. So, how do you feel about your dad? Just giving that back to his community and just make sure his community just stays right for the new school year.
It's amazing. It's like really inspiring to see. We do this every year. Every year we always give back. You can't forget to give back.
I always see your dad. It's either crawfish boils or little parties. But what I really like about your dad is his story. Coming straight from Vietnam. Growing up with nothing. Do you think that kind of makes him want to make sure that kids have something instead of nothing, and he always makes sure to give back?
Yeah, it's like really important, just don't forget where you came from.
Yeah, of course.
And it inspires like the kids, when you make it, you can't forget about where you came from,
Yeah, of course. And I've seen some Insta reels, bro. You be rocking some grills, you be rocking some jewelry. So have you just become a new employee of Johnny Dang & Co., or it's always been something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I've been just starting working more, trying to get into business, I'm about to start doing more videos, promoting myself, and make a name for myself.
Yeah, all right. Well, I really enjoy what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. And I'm happy for you and your family, bro. Guys, I just ran into something really cool. This gentleman right here, he told me this is all original anime. Tell me more about this, bro.
Oh yeah, so my name's Patrick, aka the Gumbo Goon. So what we got here, first of all, we're Studio Maho. We got our collections right here. We got God Punch and we got Blade Titans. These are two original series that we both came up with. God Punch is the flagship. We got Blade Titans as well. Aside from that, we also do animation. So we write it, we draw it, and then we bring it to life.
Okay, so has anime always been a part of your life? Have you ever had it, have you always had a special place of it in your heart?
I don't remember a time when I didn't watch anime. Yeah, as far as I know, I've always been big into anime. Always been big into writing. So, when I got older, I decided I was going to break my own and bring it to life.
All right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And are there any artists, any shows, any creators that really inspired your work? Are you a big fan of, the Dragon Ball Z writer?
Akira Toriyama. R.I.P.
Toriyama.
Yeah, grew up watching Dragon Ball. Love One Piece. Love Naruto. Love Bleach. Love Jujutsu Kaisen. Love
Tokyo Ghoul. That's my personal
love
favorite.
Tokyo Ghoul. Love Tokyo Ghoul. Shout out to Ishida, Chojin X, all those. I can go on and on, man. But I'm a big nerd, man. I read manga. I watch all that. We like it. Yeah.
So what's kind of like your favorite story or kind of artwork that you've done?
So I can't say which one is my favorite, just because I'm involved in both of them. God Punch was the first one, you know what I'm saying? That's the baby. That was the one that started it off. That's the reason why we're here right now. That's the flagship. So I will say it's got a special place in my heart. But man, I love both series. We try to do a little something for everybody.
Yeah. right. Now, and do you ever? Is there a plan to really get into streaming services? Is that the plan? Streaming services. Like Crunchyroll, all that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? We believe in just putting one foot in front of the other. So ideally, you know what I'm saying, we would love to work with Crunchyroll and Biz Media and all that stuff. So yeah, the plan is to definitely, you know what I'm saying, like start trying to, put our stuff out there on YouTube, get a little bit more traction, than what we've been doing.
Yes,
And you know what I'm saying, just grow it organically.
Yes, sir. Is anything based on personal experiences or any
Yeah. So I will say that God Punch is based on personal experiences. I feel like everybody who grew up watching anime would be like, "Dang, this is how I would be if I was in the anime."
Yeah.
So I just said, forget it, I'll do it myself. So everything you see in here is just something crazy that I would do if I was putting in my own anime.
Okay, now who is, would you say, like the most unique character that you've done?
The most unique character that we've done, they're all a little wacky in their own special way. I might have a special love for this character
okay,
right
I like
here.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
I like
so
the
this
design on that.
Yeah, so this is Titan Zero. This is from our other series, Blade Titans. It kind of adapts based on what the user likes to do. So it's multifunctional, Yeah, so I think that's one of the more unique things about this mecha right here. So I will say, like, this one's got a special place in my heart.
All right. Well, I really enjoy what you're doing. Yeah, thank you, bro. And honestly, bro, I believe in everything. All these designs, they're so cool. This is something I would watch, I would read. Thank you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with up-and-coming street seller Houston Mills, a.k.a. Houston Closet. How we doing today, bro?
Man, doing amazing. Got the city outside. This is a lot of people, bro.
It is. Now, tell me, how long have you been in business with Johnny? How long has he been a friend?
So the friend part, he's been a friend for a little over a decade. He's been my business partner for the last 2 months, but I've been here for the last 5 years.
Okay.
We were known as the Closet. Now we're known as Flawless.
Flawless, baby. That's right. I see that grill. What is that? Bottom 8?
So I did a bottom 8 diamond with the cap on each side, so it's a 10-piece. You know what I'm saying? VS diamonds.
Yes, sir.
Got to match the Johnny Dang chain as well, too, baby.
You guys are Chrome Hearts and Rolly.
You know, a little bit of everything.
All right, so now I see all the Labubu videos, man. Everybody gonna be going crazy with the Labubus. I also seen Johnny made the first ever I Style Labubu. Whose idea was that? Yours? His?
Johnny executed it, but I had to bring it to him. Johnny, I told him, man, this is bigger. It's a pop culture phenomenon right now. And then when Pop Mart asked us to make the pendant, we had to do it. They actually left us a comment and told us to make it. So it's about 90 grams of gold, 1,000 diamonds, and it's the first iced out Labubu pin in the world, $20,000.
First ever. Look, I've seen a lot of Johnny do first ever everything. You know, he made the first ever baguette grill for Quavo.
That's right.
First ever, Johnny Danes. I see a lot of first ever, and how did it feel, you being part of the first ever?
Man, I gotta lie, it's amazing, to be a part of the culture and be doing this with the Johnny, they're doing it with Johnny Dang, who's an absolute icon, been in the game for over 25 years. To me, it still feels like a dream, bro.
It is, yeah.
It still doesn't feel real, but you know what makes me the happiest? My mom and my dad are proud.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is my mom filming for me today.
Shout out to mom, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've realized, and even being with Johnny, is family is so important,
Yes, Yeah. Now, also, I see a lot of customers. You got Mexican OT, Big Eggs, all those. Like, who had the biggest shopping spree?
Not gonna lie, it wasn't the two that you named, even though they spent a lot of money, over time. The biggest one-time purchase in the history of the Closet or Flawless was, shout out to my brother Meek Mill. He walked in and spent $25,000 and didn't even blink.
Oh man! All right, yo, thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Mill.
man. Keep going, my brother. Let's go, Houston, baby.